Hi, Jesse Farrell from AccuWeather.com. When I got this delivery from FumFie.com a couple of months ago, I'd never been more thrilled because this is my first digital SLR camera. This is the Canon Rebel XS, which FumFie sells, along with many other cameras at prices that quite honestly are lower than Amazon.com, which really surprised me. But this DSLR camera gives you a number of functions. It comes with a 18 to 55 millimeter lens by default, but of course if that's not enough for you, FumFie also sells the 75 to 300 and the 135 to 400 lens. You use this thing, you're looking at the moon pretty much. Other accessories you might want to try from FumFie include a remote trigger switch. If you're going to try to do lightning photography, you can stay in your car and be safe while the lightning is cracking. This causes the shutter to be released, so you can use your bulb setting to let the shutter stay open for a few seconds to a few minutes. There's a wireless version of this as well, and again, you can be inside your car hitting this, letting the shutter stay open for a long amount of time. That's really one of the big advantages to this camera, is the fact that it has access to all the manual settings, including what's called the bulb setting. So if you're out taking lighting photography, you can keep the shutter open for up to 30 seconds, or if you put it on bulb, it keeps it open forever, which is great for lightning shots because then you don't have to catch them. You just leave it running and expose it until it's done. This is all talking about nighttime lightning shots for you storm chasers. But if you're familiar with professional cameras, this has everything you need to. You can adjust the ISO, the f-stop, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so with the Canon Rebel XS, this is the current model of Canon's middle-of-the-line DSLR camera. The 6D is coming out soon, which FumFie's also going to send us, and then we'll do another video comparing the quality of the photos from the 6D with this mid-level model. Now, some other things that you can get from FumFie. You can get this flash, which is custom for your camera. It just slides onto the front of the, or back of the camera here and locks in place. And then what you can do with this is you can have the flash directly at the person, have it bounce off the ceiling. You can move it in and out, which will cause it to focus the beam. So just about anything you want to do with this flash, it's really going to help you out. I mean, the onboard flash with the Canon is nice, but if you want to get a lot of light, you're going to have to use an external flash like this. Something else you can get at FumFie is this remote shutter release. And what this allows you to do is connect this to your camera, and when you want to click the shutter, you can do it from 3 feet away. There's also a wireless version of this, which is this, and it shoots an IR beam at the camera to tell it when to open the shutter. Now, if you're doing nighttime lightning photography, this is great because you can be safe in your car pressing this button on your bulb setting to go ahead and open the shutter for lightning shots. And there's even an automatic version of this, which you can set up to continually take pictures without you pressing anything. So you put the camera up, you put it on automatic shutter, sit down in the car, and the camera takes pictures for you while you're safe.